most important. It's unique. You live over there. If you're poor, you live over there. If you're Irish, if you're Catholic, you live here. If you're Protestant, you live there. That's not the case. In this country, there's a mosque, there's a Protestant church, there's a synagogue, there's a Catholic church, could be all on the same block. And sometimes they share the place because one congregation is rich and one is poor. One is big and one is small. For many, many years, that's what people did. They shared everything. And that's because, not because of where you come, because once you come here, like I said again, you're American. And I think that what strikes everybody, we can have fights right here. But if we went to Canada, we're Americans. We're not Albanian, not Irish. We go to Mexico, we have one, anywhere in the world. I know this one kid was telling my son, well, I'm Italian. My son said, Ralph, are you crazy? On your passport says American. He was right. You know what I mean? So that's what's great about this country. It's, it welcomes everybody. Everybody has come here. Everybody has an opportunity to do well, to raise their family, send their kids to college, have a business, or not have a business, or whatever. Nobody says, where did you come from? I might say, where do you come from? Because I know he comes from Kosovo. But that's why I'm here. Because when I went the first time down to City Hall, the side had these big, giant posters. And it said, Kosovo, my homeland, America, my country. And when people say that, I know that they're more involved and they're more dedicated to their new place. I mean, it's tough to move from one place to another. I mean, I was telling somebody my family came here in the 1850s. Matter of fact, my grandfather's mother came here, and she went back home. It took 6 to 8 weeks on a boat to go to Ireland. She didn't come back, her daughter came back. So you know how difficult it is to travel. Today, you know, you fly in a plane and stuff like that, it's not as difficult. But in those days, it was more burdensome. But we're here, we're all together, we're all in the same boat, and we're all rowing together because we want to make this country only better than it was before we came here. And if we all work together, we make it better for our children, for our grandchildren, and for our friends that are coming. We don't want to have a neighbor that says, oh God, we hate those Albanians. No, we want to say, oh God, another Albanian came. Great, they're good, they're nice people. You know, they make the community better. They establish themselves. They're not getting locked up. You know, I hate to say it like that, but that's true. The better you do, you make it easier for your next generation to come here. And that's what every generation before you guys did. Yeah. The Irish, the Italians, the Jewish people, everybody, the Germans, you know, the big migrations, you know, when they came from Europe. Now, they're coming from every country in the world. I mean, Trump is trying to put up a fence. No fence could keep anybody out of this country. I don't think the biggest fence in the world could keep anybody out, because if you want to do good for your children, this is the way. Well, I'm not saying this is the way, but if you think this is the place, this is where you're going to come, by hook or by crook. Yeah. And I appreciate you guys. I think you guys are making the Bronx a better place. I've been living here 40 years, and the Bronx has been getting better. People don't remember the 60s and the 70s was burning all the buildings. The 80s was the crack epidemic. The 90s started to get a little bit better. Now it's, I don't know how long you guys been here, but you guys are a compliment.
Are you asking me?
I'm
only 55.
Anybody know this guy? What's he saying? 55 years I'm here. But I came, Assad says, I want you to come, I come.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate his friendship. I appreciate your friendship, everybody here. And I know he wants me to read a letter from the councilman. The guy's a great guy, but you know, you see these eyes?
Yeah, they do.
They're not big enough.
Yeah, you can do it.
You think I'd have to have an arm about that long? Alright? Let me see if I got my glasses. Nope, no glasses. Anybody have reading glasses?
I don't know, I got it.
Let me see.
But they work.
Let me see. Hey, that looks good. This is from your council, the council person that's in this district, Councilman Richie Torres. I'd like to wish my friends in the Albanian community a happy, we gotta translate the word.
Leasing day. That's what
Leasing
you
day.
wear. Yes. That's what you wear.
I'm a newcomer, how the hell do I know?
You're Albanian.
Well,
Did you say you're Albanian today?
yeah, but I don't know every word. The police also know, come on, translate.
No, Celeste.
He's trying to trick me up with his words. It's a traditional film cap, worn in special occasions such as weddings. The peace suit, did I get that right?
Yes.
First worn by Legions
And
and the forefathers of the Albanian people were an integral community in the Bronx. I would like to honor the heritage of the Albanian people and recognize the peace sheet
Yeah, leasing.
as a national symbol of the Albanian people. Thank you for your continued support and partnership with the Albanian American Society Foundation, the Sons and Daughters of America, and the Albanian Community Center, and again, happy Peace
Day.
Regards, Councilman Richie Torres.
I thank you so much.
See, see?
He's
I can
Albanian.
even borrow stuff.